Hi everybody, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Happy Easter everyone. Today's Easter Sunday, and it's a beautiful day and the birds sound great, so I thought I would just do it out here today. Got my coffee out here. Get me a drink of that. I just got done bringing the plants out here so I can get them used to the sun. That when you transplant them, they don't get shocked as bad. So I thought I'd go ahead and show you all the plants, how they're looking. Let's see, I'm gonna get a picture of that. You can only see for the sun. Anyway, over here on the right, you got the large lucky reds. Here, close to the middle, is the black ones. Japanese black. Down through here, all these are lucky reds. There's one beefsteak in there, and there's a purple, Cherokee purple. There's more Cherokee purples. There's a couple more beefsteaks. I've got some extras. I just really need 12. It'd be 3, 6, 12. I'm going to pick the 12 best. This black one right here looks really good. That one right there does. This one looks good here, this beefsteak. That one looks good. So I'm just going to pick from them. They'll get to looking better after being out here for a while. Then over here I've got everything else. These are eggplants. That's your typical, like you would see probably in the grocery store, the black eggplant. These here, they look just like the Japanese purple ones that I grew last year. I can't remember the names of them now. I'd have to look. But they look just like them. It says eggplant long purple. Well, that's what they were, long and purple. So they're looking pretty good. I've never grown eggplants from... Last year's the first time I ever grew eggplants, and I bought all the plants. But they did real well, so I'm hoping these will. These are peppers, bell peppers. There's the green California Wonders, and then in the back will be the golden yellow, in other words. These are the Neapolitan peppers. I can't remember if they come up different colors on the same plant or not. I can't remember. I'd have to look back at it and see. But I bought them for a reason, and they look really good if you can see them compared to the other peppers already. These look real good. And then these are just some extras. I'm hoping this white queen here will grow, because there's a few of them that are trying to sprout now, but they just didn't have good germination rate. But this one looks like it may make it. I'm hoping it'll get a little bit stronger looking, and that it'll be able to be part of the garden. I was hoping to have some of those white queens. And then these are just some extra beefsteaks and a few black ones here. This one must be underneath the soil. Here it is. And then just a few Cherokee purples. I might give a few away, you know, give a few plants away. Whatever's left over, if somebody wants some of them. I'd say maybe a friend or two would want some, or somebody in our family. They could grow them. Maybe my brother, he's going to be growing some stuff. That'd probably be a good idea. Whatever's left, I'll give him to put in. He's got a few things growing at his house, and then his girlfriend, he's building a bed for her to grow some things in. So he might need some of these. That'll work. Because I'm only really planning on growing 12 tomatoes. Because I don't want to fill the whole thing up. You know, I want to make sure I leave plenty of room between them too. So last year, crowding was a big issue. I still had great harvest, but I think it would have been a lot better if they hadn't have been so crowded. They'd have had more circulation between the stems and leaves and stuff, you know, branches. Let me see something here. I got some These are all tomatoes. Okay, here's one of them I grew last year. I don't know if you can see that. Chacal eggplant, and you can see that they were, you know, long and purple, and these in the picture look just like them. Here's one of them I grew. It was a Ghostbuster. I'm not going to grow any of them this year. It was a white one. Where's that other one? That's California Wonder Pepper, the same pepper. Anyway, I got a bunch of them where the ones I grew last year, I put the little, you know, labels like that in there. And just saved them. Well, I can't wait to get started. Joe's going to be able to plant his garden, some of it today. And then he's just going to do as much as he can each day. For about a week it'll take him, he said. I tell you, I hope that, you know, y'all need to check out Joe's Garden and Bees. Because if last year he didn't have as good of a year because he had COVID. And he wasn't able to keep up with his garden and it got away from him. But he's got it in good shape now, so y'all go check it out. He's been doing some videos of it. These are looking good. I can't remember what these will look like when they come out. That's something else right there. That is. I don't want that stuff taking over this. Oh, I'm glad to be able to be out here and do things. Oh yeah, by the way, I had my infusion. I'm feeling like I usually do. Just really beat, really tired. Sore. Legs especially get sore. Oh, y'all are all looking pretty good out here. They're much stronger looking than last year, I guess, from making it through the winter. I still am going to need to come out here and get these that are the bush out and keep up with them. I can't remember if this was something or not here, or if it's some kind of a weed. Looks like a plant. We'll see. Yeah, these are all flowers here. And these. I'll roughen them up a little bit. It'll be alright. I may not need to plant too many seeds. I want some marigolds out here to keep the bugs off of them and stuff. Seems like the marigolds kept everything. I know kept the squirrels away from everything. And rabbits too. I don't think either one of them liked it, so I may even plant some around the garden if I start having any problems. I got seeds. Well, if you buy the little marigold plants already grown, they're expensive. All the little plants are. We'll have to go over there probably to Evergreen and do a little film, a video, because that place is awesome. If there's any kind of plant you want. Well, somebody's put their branches in our lawn again. What is up with people? Why do they do that? They can't put them in their own yard? I don't understand why you can't put them in your own yard. See, because we need to mow. And now that's going to be in our way. I'm going to have to move that. How nice is somebody, right? It has to be one of the neighbors right across the street. Either that one or catty corn. I've seen them put some over there before. And they've mowed, so just throw it in the neighbor's yard. I mean, I've had so much trouble with that. I don't understand why. But I have. Kind of burns me up. You know, I caught them back there when when one of their trees fell over and they had somebody cut it up. They told them to put it in front of our yard. And I caught those guys doing it. Well, pretty tacky when you got your own front yard. Pretty tacky. See a jet up there. Y'all probably can't see it too good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go down there. We're not gonna mow today, but I have to go down there and move that stuff so we can mow our own yard. I don't see how people could do stuff like that. I know I keep saying something, kind of gets me going. Can't see it good. There. Alrighty. Today is Easter Sunday, April 4th. Currently it's 54 degrees. High today is 65. No chance of rain. 51% humidity, no wind, and air quality's good, 35. Today's thumbnail, we had barbecue last night, and it was good. I was worried it wouldn't be any good. I thought the last time I had that Lloyd's, I didn't like it. But it was good. We had seasoned fries from Aldi and that slaw mix that I got from Kroger and Marzetti's slaw dressing. What's for dinner on Easter? Ham. I got one of those ham steaks out. I think it's got a couple in it. This one does. I think we're going to have some mashed potatoes and some stuffing. Cranberry sauce, green beans, and deviled eggs. Typical type meal for holiday. I'll have a Dollar Tree haul today. I did it yesterday, but I had too much going on. So I just figured I'd upload it today. And I don't know exactly what I'll do today. I don't know if we're going anywhere or doing anything. I don't think we are. But I don't know what it would be if we did. Unless we need something that we don't for dinner or something. But if nothing else happens, I did ask my tablet last night, so I think I'll wait on it. And I'll either do that or take a look at Chef Mike's Homemade Cooking Club. With all the cooking going on today and everything, I imagine we'll have a lot of great pictures. I know we do anyway on any given day. You can look at that at our group there, and you'll get hungry. I mean, we ought to put some kind of a disclaimer or warning in there that you're going to get hungry looking in there. So check out Chef Mike's Homemade Cooking Club on Facebook. Of course, we also have the Gardening with Friends that's starting to crank up. I'll probably need to post those pictures or that picture of the I took of the plants out there on it. But then we also have the Color Me Happy Club, so check it out. All doing well. I mean, you know, over the winter the gardening club didn't have much going on, of course, but except for a few things we grew indoors, microgreens and some things in my little air garden, herbs. But you know, that's what you do. Do what you can indoors over winter. And today, typical question anybody would ask, a lot of friends or whatever, is what are you having for Easter dinner? I think I asked something about it, but it was too early to ask when I asked it the first time, so I figured I would just ask today. Maybe everybody would surely know what they're eating by today. So I don't know, we're bad for waiting till the last minute, you know, to decide. But yeah, what are you having for your Easter dinner? Okay, everyone. Now it's time for, let me get this thing going, today's Tidbits. Okay. Birds sound good today. Okay, this thing's being slow. What's it doing? Oh, I hadn't had it on. I bet it's, yeah, I hadn't had it on for a while. What happened? Oh, they're loading. Oh, I thought, man, what is happening? I hadn't had my tablet on yet, and it's loading everything, and now let's see here. And then there's the other ones. Okay, I got it, I think, now. Let me put my glasses on. That's what I need. Okay. First tidbit says 2.9 billion losses caused by Hurricane Delta. It says, a report from the National Hurricane Center states that Hurricane Delta, which made landfall about 11 miles in Louisiana in October 2020, cost $2.9 billion to the U.S. According to the report, at least 6 succumbed to Delta in the U.S. and Mexico. The report also details the hurricane's origins, trajectory, and wind speed and storm surge. This one says, how are double rainbows formed? Double rainbows are formed when the sunlight gets reflected twice within a raindrop. The second rainbow is usually fainter, spreading wider in the sky with a reversed color sequence than the rainbow's usual Vior pattern. This forms when the sun is low in the sky, such as in the early morning or late afternoon. It's interesting. It says New York City's Great Fire of 1835. The Great Fire was one of a series of calamities that struck New York City in the 1830s. The Great Fire of 1835 destroyed much of lower Manhattan on a cold December night. The temperature was so frigid that the fire hydrants froze. The fire killed 2 people and destroyed hundreds of commercial buildings. It's a miracle it didn't kill more people than that. And this says Lake Nyos, silent but deadly. On August 21, 1986, a rare natural disaster occurred in Cameroon, West Africa, when Lake Nyos spewed a large concentrated carbon dioxide gas cloud. It blanketed the nearby villages, killing 1,746 people and 3,500 livestock. The once silent blue lake turned into dark brown color after that eruption. Oh, that's awful. Carbon dioxide. And this says Cretaceous era's extinction theory denied. It was believed that Deccan Traps volcanic eruptions gas emissions were the reason for the Cretaceous eras when dinosaurs lived extinction 66 million years ago. However, a new study refutes the theory. Though global warming was high during the early stages of Deccan volcanism, it wasn't warm enough in the latter stages to cause the extinction. It says, ice sheets keep draining even in winter. Using radar data from a European Space Agency satellite, researchers have found that lakes on the Greenland ice sheet drain even during winter. Experts say though glaciers slow down in the winter, they will still keep moving. This movement may cause fractures to develop in certain places, allowing some lakes to drain. Wow. This one says, a year without summer. The year 1816 was a particular 19th century disaster that engulfed Europe and North America with darkness. The leading cause was the eruption of Mount Tambora, which blanketed the sun. Due to the lack of sunlight, the world experienced low temperatures and erratic weather patterns, causing crop failures and food shortages across the northern hemisphere. Wow, I never heard really anything about that. Okay. It says dog becomes the star of Weather Report TV show. It says, the video captured amid a live TV weather report in Moscow showed the moment a Labrador retriever leaped and grabbed the microphone from the weather reporter. The weather reporter, Nashi Sarinchka, can be seen running after the dog to get back the equipment. That's funny. This says, can a solar storm hit Earth again? Scientists at Cornell University have discovered eyewitness observations of 1582's Great Fire in the sky across Europe and Asia that lasted for 3 days. The solar storm of 1582 is similar to those in 1909 and 1989, which suggests them as a once-in-a-century occurrence. 1 or 2 such storms are likely to also occur in the 21st century. And the last one is Lima's innovative idea to combat water scarcity. Looks like rough there anyway. Lima, a megacity of 10 million people in Peru, has erected 60-feet-high towers called fog-catching nets on its hills to address the city's water supply shortage. These hills are constantly bathed in waves of fog coming off the Pacific Ocean. The tower's spiral nets will capture this moisture-rich fog to stay green year-round. Wow, that's pretty wild. Okay, everybody. Hope you enjoyed today's tidbits, everyone. And that's going to be it today for Morning Coffee Break Easter edition. I hope everybody has a great Easter. I'll do the in a little while. I'll upload the Dollar Tree haul, everybody, and make sure you catch that, and I'll do one thing or another. We'll figure it out later on. So everybody have a great day, and I'll see you later. God bless. Oh, please press that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody have a great day, and God bless.